I am. One time. Yeah. Yep.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top five.
Nah.
Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage?
I wish.
This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the
Nah, I said
Texas
I wish.
Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway.
For y'all?
Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'm down to
Just
the
looked
two.
like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
I would have.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Noles have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout, finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. He finds some space. offensive start. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket.
That's crazy, dog. He got off that block so easy.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball
So
out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense.
Touchdown, Florida State. They grab the early lead. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. That strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11.
Good try out now, bro.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man, my dude already.
It's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Slides it on throw. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but a big gain at the 22.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Go to what I need.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this down.
Shit, it was a good damn play.
An idea of how much pressure this
I realize
on this defense.
I gotta go man.
These receivers worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they've got him down at the 3.
He's really killing me with the running back.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping it. Touchdown, Texas.
This quarterback, it's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one.
Well, you ain't touch nobody.
Not much gain on that return. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start.
What you said, bro?
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll feed the back again. Run inside, but nowhere to go.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I thought it was closing.
Offense just couldn't.
I mean, he kind of spilled into it. I want a bad read. I just didn't really much I can do.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here, and it's caught. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Breaks an open space. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They'll toss it to the right side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I had it just a little wiggle. Just a little.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense.
So if I just had a little wiggle.
That inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh my God, that's a terrible throw.
Brings up fourth down.
Absolutely terrible throw.
They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football?
Damn, if he just lead him, that's
go through the air again.
That may be touchdown.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the second.
Oh my, come on, dog.
But it's intercepted.
I hate that shit with a passion, bro.
He hesitated just enough to get
I hate that shit with a passion,
position and come up with a big turnover.
The linebacker shifting around now. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I hate that with a
Love this
passion,
early in the
bro.
game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it on the move. Finds a man down.
Are you serious, though?
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and
That's
goal.
crazy work.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Dang.
So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff.
That dog big, man. It hurt me every time, dog.
Before halftime.
Every time.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking for a receiver. Checks this down to the running back. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The distance will be from 36 yards away. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Makes it look easy. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
All right, bro.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He steps out of bounds at the
all right,
26. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it away and get us going in the second half. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Throws it to the right. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Savage. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Powers through. They got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back at the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball.
So it's in too.
I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
And no control. Couldn't come back to it.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25.
It keeps throwing behind the 8 ball.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's got the 1st and still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
I lied. She just kept going.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. The defense all overly stopped right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the
No, come on, dog. We didn't even go for it. Bro, they cheating now, dog. They cheating now, dog. I'm like right there. That actually was a good damn throw. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they'll use the ground game here. He's got room to run.
That's crazy, bro.
So it's second down and 5. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch.
I think that was difficult.
But Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory? Not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Looks like he's going to run it.
Oh my!
Step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Finding enough space for a solid stop. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick
Good hands.
That's good for first down yardage now. 26.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game.
That's my fault.
Takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a nice play. They'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Man, that's a terrible angle, man. That's a terrible angle, dog.
After a gain, looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back.
Come on, team, you better.
A lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Hand off to the single back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Man, what we... Man, I
So second down and 6 coming up.
I can't take credit for all of this.
You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To go with a direct snap. Defense
We can't even run. Like, we're not even good.
And that'll do it for the third quarter of play. As we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
We're gonna try. Let's get it. Bad third quarter, boy.
A big play here after the break. Offense
Third quarter hurt me bad.
on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Knowles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves him out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Fights through a tackle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Shotgun formation here on third down. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Knowles are in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled at the 6-yard line.
So we got lucky now.
Really threatening now.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw.
Blocking too.
Yards.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Knowles. That's a crucial score, Kurt. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get.
Oh my God, bro.
He's wide open. Look out. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20.
I got caught in the middle of the damn stitching, bro.
They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And it's really good luck,
This
bro.
guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays down
Damn,
the field.
bro.
We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches
I
a
already knew
football,
he
he's
was
so
gonna win.
dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Gave up a big damn play. All that hard work.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will
And that's on me?
accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country.
Shouldn't be, but
You
that's
never
how I do
count
it.
these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play down.
Come on, bro. Get off my dog, bro.
Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive.
Oh my. Are you kidding me, though?
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows.
Are they for real?
Chris, that's another nice pickup.
I'm right there, dog. Like, I don't understand what more.
Football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Well, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Look at bullshit.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Savage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Big move finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up 1st down from the 31.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grinding away with a running game. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets made on the out route. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Design quarterback run. He shreds the tackle.
Come on, bro. You don't let the ball go down.
But the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Nicholson. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Looks to the left. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Seminoles come to the line with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here?
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe
hey, GG's, bro.
week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.